Hi, my name's Charlie King. I'm with Heroic Fatherhood, and this is your Mentor's Moment. In 2013, the United Nations declared that the right to self-determination was a basic human right. Now that seems like kind of a no-brainer. That seems like it lines up with our democratic morals. It seems like the right to self-determination, the right to decide who you want to be in the world, and that you have the right and the ability to go to that place and be that person that you want to be in the world is a basic and fundamental right. As a dad, it's also that thing that in our hearts want for our children. They should be able to decide and determine who it is that they want to be in the world. They should be able to decide who they want to be in relationship with. They should decide who they want to date. They should decide where they want to work. They should be able to go and explore whatever desires they have, whatever work they would like to have, whatever difference they'd like to make in the world. They should have the right to self-determination. So why is it that we as adults often lead lives like we pretend that we don't have the right of self-determination? Now, I know you know this feeling where you're sitting at the kitchen table. It's either late at night or it's before breakfast, or sometimes it's out for a walk or driving your car, and suddenly you feel like the burdens of the world are on top of you. You feel like you have no rights in this world. You have no responsibility that isn't yours, that everything is on your shoulders, and that you have no choice whatsoever. Well, here's the interesting thing. We know theoretically that we have the right to self-determination. I could quit that job. I could leave that relationship. I could go do something else. I could get in shape. I could not be in shape. I could get more things done. I could write a book. I could sing a song. I could climb a mountain. We could do any of those things, and yet we don't. They live in theory like they're real, but we live like they are not. We live like they are not, even though we know intellectually they are. And you know where this doesn't matter? Where this doesn't matter is with our kids. Because they are being told everywhere, you can be anything you want. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything. Who do you want to be? What's your magical dream in the world? But at the end of the day, they're looking at us. They're looking at what we do. Are we leading lives of self-determination? Are we willing to step in front of what everybody else is doing and saying, no, that's not for me? Or what everybody else is doing and saying, that's not okay with me? Or what everybody else is doing, or what nobody else is doing, and say, that's for me, I want to do that. Very often as human beings and as adults in the world, we're not. We are living like we're in a prison of responsibilities, a prison of decisions that we've made from the past, like they're locked in stone, like they have carved the stone and it's never changing and things aren't going to go a different way. There is literally nothing carved in stone except things that are actually carved in stone. The bottom line is, it is critically important. It is critically important for us to notice as adults when we feel like we're doing things that we feel like we have no choice over, that we don't live like we have a sense of self-determination. Because our kids are watching, and when they see us living lives that are smaller than they could be, less energized than they could be, that we're not living through our passions, we're not exercising our right to self-determination, they see that, and that becomes their normal. So who we're being and the decisions we're making is what's normal for our kids, and it is what they will emulate as well. Now, I don't mean go and sell everything and buy a 1963 VW bus, unless that's what you want to do, and get on the road and pull out some tie-dye and go for it. Now, if that's what your thing is, then go do that. But it doesn't have to be like that. It could be that one thing, like I've always wanted to sing. I've always wanted to act in a play. I've always wanted to learn how to foxtrot. I've always wanted to public speak. I've always wanted to learn to craft this. I've always wanted to learn to metalwork. I've always wanted to. What's that thing that I've always wanted to? There is magic and unexpected gold when we break outside the mold of what's expected of us, especially inside our families. When we're willing to reclaim the right of self-determination in our lives, when we're willing to reclaim it, we can do anything. We can make any choice. We can take that class and have everybody in the family at the dinner table go, wait, what? You're gonna do what? We absolutely can, and it's absolutely necessary, and it's absolutely critical, and it's scary, and it's different. Hey, you know what? Every Tuesday night for the next 10 weeks, I'm gonna be going out dancing. I'm learning the foxtrot, something I've always wanted to do. It will be surprising, it will be exciting, it'll be different, and it will change the way that your children see you and the way that they interact with what's possible in this life. Let's take our lead from the United Nations decision of 2013. Every person, as a basic human right, has the right to self-determination, and we should live it. Go out and live it today. This has been Charlie King. This has been your Mentor's Moment. I'll talk to you soon.